We'll get this. We still got a minute.
Webinar is now streaming live on Facebook.
Yep, it's redirecting to Facebook. Let's get that shared out. We're going to kick this off very soon. Oh, wow, it actually worked. Look at that. Awesome. Share to a page. It's still 8:59. Oh, just hit the 9 o'clock hour. All right. Who's ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready. Let's do it, man. Carla, what's going on from San Diego? I hope everybody is doing good, man. She all the way in California. I'm trying to come see San Diego.
Nice. Yeah, I've never been out there. I've been out to Newport Beach, not San Diego, but great to have everybody on here.
I'm close to you, Carla. I'm in Colorado. I want to come out to California, man. I want to see it. It's raining. Oh,
that's all right.
Good. Yeah, all right.
That's all right. We're recording here. We're live on Facebook. We're good to go, man. Let's rock this thing.
Let's get it going, Derek, man. Let's pop it off.
Let's share this screen here. We're gonna do a little show for everybody. Load. All right, let's get to the beginning. I should have done that first. So, hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Derek Nelson, and we are live on this Wednesday evening.
What's going on, everybody? It's Bradley Buchanan. Welcome.
Welcome. So we want to show you how to discover your true potential and how to secure financial freedom in 2019 without having to lay out thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, a lot of people promise dreams, very few deliver. And we're going to show you step by step the system and processes that will enable you to achieve results without having to invest all sorts of money. And the team that we have put together is like no other you've ever seen. You literally have 24/7 support. You can be successful in this at a pretty rapid rate. You can start to see some success, and you don't even have to have any online experience. That's the beauty of it. And that's what we're going to get into tonight. So this webinar is for people who are looking to build a business online. Okay? They're looking to make that online business, that dream come true. Who wants more freedom in their lives? That's who it's for. Okay? We're looking for, something that's not complicated. You want to keep things simple in life, and you want your business model to be simple, and you want it to be, you want to know that it works already. So, what's working and what's getting real results. It's not some fly-by-night something, type of business or anything like that. And this webinar is especially for any one of us who are tired from living paycheck to paycheck. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then this webinar is for you 100%. All right. So on this webinar, we're going to show how this business is actually changing lives. Bradley and I can attest to that. You can literally create an automated business model today. Okay. These systems are designed to free up your time, okay? And we're going to show you how to get started and how to start seeing results, because results matter. That's at the end of the day. I don't care how busy someone is, what they say, how they're grinding. You hear all about this on the internet. We're grinding, we never sleep. That's fantastic. But Bradley, the big question is, are they getting the results?
Absolutely.
Right?
Let me jump in here one.
Absolutely.
One moment. You guys, times are changing. There's a lot of people coming online now looking for alternatives to jobs, whether they want to make extra money outside of their job or they want to potentially in the future quit their job and come online full time. And I just want people to know that the times are changing, and there's a lot of people that are not open-minded enough to realize that the times are changing. They don't understand because we've been conditioned. Me and Derek talked about this before the webinar. We have been conditioned to only work jobs. We don't see and we don't live to our full potential. The times are changing. I got so many people that I surrounded myself with online. I got friends back from home who they started me on this journey years and years ago. and he already knows who he is. As soon as he watches this webinar, he started me on his journey years and years ago. And I've seen him succeed coming from a small town in Michigan to where he is now. He's an author of a book, and people just got to wake up. You know what I mean? If you're sick and tired, this webinar and this opportunity is for people who absolutely need a transformation in their life. There are people that I talk to on a daily basis. Oh, I went out and got a second job. I don't know why. Why would you add more stress to your life when, you know, the most successful people in the world, they don't work 9 to 5. They don't work jobs. You know what I mean? They go out and they create opportunities, and they are producers to hire people to work for them. So that's all I wanted to throw in there real quick, man.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And just to elaborate on the 9 to 5, you know, we have families, you know, I'll just start off by saying that 63% of this country has less than $500 in their bank account, yet multiple families are working multiple jobs. The thing about a job is that you get paid for your time. You're trading your time for money, and someone else decides what you're worth. So when that happens, you decide you're worth 20 bucks an hour, 30 bucks an hour, whatever it might be. But here's the thing. The only way for you to earn more money is to work more time. And there's only so many hours in the day. And I don't know about, you know, everybody's situation's different, but I'm a married guy. You know, I'd like to spend some time with my wife. I'd like to spend some time with my children. And if I'm working 2 jobs and she's working a full-time job, because we've been there, and it's really stressful that you can't see your kids off the bus or something, or just spend some quality time. Quite frankly, it sucks, right? And so I get that, because I've been there, I've lived it. And, you know, when you're doing that, there's not much parenting left for the kids. So, you know, if you're a family person, this is extra important. And if you're not a family person yet, keep that in mind, because you may be one at some point, and you want to set yourself up now so you can be not just financially free, but have that time freedom on top of it. So let's roll into the next slide here. So at the same time, I'm going to tell you who this webinar is not for. Okay. If you're the type of person that throws 50 bucks at something and is expecting your life to immediately change, and you have that lotto ticket mentality, this business is not for you. You have to be willing to invest your time. You have to put some effort. You can't just say, hey, I didn't get anything, you know, I didn't make any money. Well, you didn't do anything. So you do have to put your own effort into this. Okay. Now, I attribute this to health. If you're someone that's looking for, you know, that magic pill, you know, instead of putting a bag of potato chips down and picking up an apple and actually exercising, and you're just always looking for that pill, you know, it doesn't work. That's why the fitness industry, the health and wellness, is such a gigantic business, is because there's so many gimmicks out there. There's so much snake oil, and they promise you the world. It's like, what is that thing they have, Bradley? The 7-minute abs.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
right.
That's great, but who's burning the fat off so you can actually see the abs?
Microwave mentality is absolutely, it's America, it's society now. Everybody wants everything fast. They don't want to put in any work. They don't have long-term perspective, you know. So
yeah, so you got to shift that mentality, and I attribute a lot of that to this. You know, if I text you, Bradley, I want an answer, 10 minutes ago. That's how it is. Yeah. And so, but when it comes to business, and if you look at any majorly successful person, they put time into it, right? It's like everybody's like, Tiger Woods, when he became a sensation, what was he, 20, 21 years old?
Yeah, right.
Everyone's like, oh, wow, what an overnight success. People don't see the 17 or 18 years it took to perfect his game. Yeah. So that overnight success took 18 years. So people got to keep that in mind. So Kobe Bryant, this isn't for lottery ticket seekers.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant talks about that also. He has a Mamba Mentality video on YouTube speaking about the exact same thing, the years and years and years that people don't see. So
yeah, the pain behind it. Yeah. So, why do you want to stick around to the end? Bradley and I are going to talk to you. We're going to show you what the actual business is all about. We're going to show you the exact investments you need to get your business up and running. And we're going to show you the systems that are available to you from day one, so you could potentially get your first commission check in the next 7 to 10 days. All right, so that's pretty simple. So who are we, Bradley? You want to kick this off? Who are you?
Um, so I'm 35 years old. I came online years ago. I failed forward. Somewhere within the last year, I seen Daniel come, and I just paid attention to the opportunity. From probably like last summer, I started seeing it, and I fell back because I went through the roller coaster that most people go through. From years ago, failing forward, I made money, I lost money. I made money, I lost money, and it was never consistent because I didn't have everything in place. So when I seen Daniel over months, I would watch him. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And that was just it. You know what I mean? Like, I failed forward to get to this point. I made sure I joined the right team, and I don't know. That's pretty much it, man. I mean, and I'm around the right people. This is who are we? This is the right community. This is the right people. Everything is in place, and Derek is going to go over the whole opportunity. He's going to go over the systems that are in place that work for us day and night. That's who we are. You know what I mean? It's a community of people that are pushing each other. If you are hungry and you need life change, you need to be in this community, period.
Yep. 100%. Just to give you a little background on myself, I'm the guy that, you know, I barely scraped through high school. I was thrown out of college. I was actually asked to leave. I was told I'd never amount to anything. I'd never be anything. And before long, I landed a job on the New York Stock Exchange. That for a couple of years taught me how to make a very nice living, but it did not teach me how to leverage that money that I earned. So as quickly as it came in, it was gone. And I quickly found myself broke at some point about a decade ago. The only difference was now I had a family to take care of, and it's been a real struggle. And we went through a lot of crap. So believe me, you know, people are struggling on here. You know, we're not some people that, you know, grew up with a silver spoon in our mouth. We're not sitting in a corner office. You know, we're real. You know, that's the real deal. Like, I'm the guy that had to liquidate my 401k to survive. And doing that, if you don't know anything about retirement plans, you have to pay taxes on every penny you take out, not to mention a 10% penalty. So that was painful. And so, you know, we've kind of been through the ringer, and I've been blessed to find this business. But more importantly, I've been blessed to find this team, because there's a lot of online businesses, but there's only one team that we're a part of that, wow, I mean, the support we get is just incredible. So, that just leads right into this. You know, what do you get with us? I mean, it just, you know, if you just look at, and I keep moving the screen around, you know, this is one of many meetings that we have. Okay, we have exclusive training. You know, we have a website that, you know, when you sign up, you get a training website. You know what to do from here to here to get your business up and running, and just within a few hours, you could be set up. We have private Facebook groups. We also have a Facebook Messenger group. So literally, like, let's say I'm your sponsor, and, you know, I'm your go-to. And, you know, listen, I get up 4:35 in the morning. If you text me at 11 o'clock at night, I might not answer. I'm just going to be honest with you. But on that Facebook Messenger group, or in the Facebook group within itself, somebody's always up. You will always get an answer to your question. If you have an issue, you know, you'll always get some sort of a response. And obviously, when I wake up at 5 in the morning, you know, I'm here. I'm ready to roll. So, you know, you get invited to all that stuff. You get to invite your guests to these overviews. So we're going to be doing this several times a week. So you can literally, I think, is there one tomorrow, Bradley, or is the next one Saturday?
When is Adam and Ashley? Well, they did theirs yesterday, right? Adam and
Ashley. So Jerry and Stan are on Tuesdays. Tim and Steve are on Mondays. So we will.
Adam and Ashley said theirs is Saturday. I don't know. There should be one. I mean, there's enough people on the team for every day of the week.
Yeah. So hey, listen, people want to step up to the plate. You know, we'll get more going. But right now, the next one's Saturday. So people that are on the fence. Bradley, imagine this. Imagine you weren't signed up yet. You're just here. You're checking things out, right? And today's Wednesday.
Right.
And you know that I know Jim and Val are going to be hosting an overview on Saturday. Right. And it's going to be like completely awesome, because these guys know what the heck they're doing, right? So if I bring you in and you're like, and I tell you that there's an overview with these two awesome individuals on Saturday, I mean, you could just gather people to go on the overview. It's like you don't even have to try to sell them. You can literally share it on Facebook. You can do what you got to do. You can say, hey, I just joined this business. Maybe, just watch this. You can host a watch party on Facebook and you can get eyes on them.
Right.
And then you let Jim and Val do it.
Yeah.
And those guys will knock it out of the park because they always do. And, it's that kind of professionalism and teamwork that we put together here within our group. So, and the training, we have weekly training. So this picture on the bottom here, you see with all our mugs, that's our war room. Okay. And then you get one-on-one coaching. So the people that brought me into this world, I call it harassing them. They always say no, but I was brought in by Adam and Ashley Rieger, who was brought in by Daniel Kump. And I mean, these people are just incredible business people. They have your best interests at heart. Unlike corporate America, nobody's going to step on anybody. We want each other to succeed, period. So, why build a business online? You want it to set up while you sleep. I know, Bradley, this is one of your favorite quotes.
This by far is one of my favorite quotes. I've put this quote in so many videos in the past. This is what it's about. It's really about freedom. You know what I mean? Like, people think that you come online and, I just want to make money, money, money. It is about the freedom that money can provide, can warrant you. It's the freedom to live how you want to live. And I know that me leaving Michigan, coming out to Colorado, I just want to travel more. To me, it's beyond money. It is about making sure that our children never have to be put in this situation, in this position. When I see one of my closest friends that I grew up with, that everybody in the city knows him, totally free, went over to Spain, been to Greece, and he's from the same city, it let me understand that I was thinking with the wrong state of mind, trying to work for the rest of my life. And a lot of people are, you know what I mean? This is what it's about, freedom.
Yeah, 100%. And if you want to twist that to a negative side of it, the funny thing is, it's like, if you're working a job and you're slaving away, because I do look at it as a slavery, because most people that work a job never really get ahead financially. And then they say, hey, when you're 65 or 70, maybe then you'll get to be happy. And, what kind of way, 40, 50 years of that. And, but that's how we're grown up. And, it's a mindset, because that's how our parents had grown up, and that's how their parents had grown up. Yeah. And that's what the school systems teach. But let's look at it from a negative standpoint. What if you're going about your job and you're doing okay and you're putting a little away for retirement, and you become sick and become disabled and your paycheck stops? Your whole retirement plan just went down the tubes, not to mention your only source of income is gone. Right. So in other words, an online business, if done properly, will work even if you're not. Okay. Sure. Now, it's not going to do that from day one. You have to build up to that. Yeah. But would you rather be on a 6 to a 24-month plan, or would you rather be on a 30 to 40-year plan and hope it goes well?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a decision that needs to be made.
Yeah.
So what makes the system so simple? I mean, this is a capture page we have here. This is all done for you. You don't have to build this, right? So in this one in particular, you capture a name, an email, and a phone number. And when they opt in, they become what we call a lead. Actually, some of you listening to this might be a lead. You haven't decided to actually join the business yet. And so you're receiving these emails. These emails have been created for us. You don't have to be a copywriter. Now you have to personalize a little bit, put your name in, maybe add a picture, make it your own, but the content's already there. You don't have to go, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And to elaborate on this, to get more emails, when you go to 6, 7, 15, 20, because let's face it, Bradley, tell me this is not true. People do business with people they know, like, and trust.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And just because they saw your capture page and caught an email from you doesn't mean they trust you yet.
No.
So relationships take time. And doing overviews like this and constantly seeing and putting yourself out there, like I add my Facebook handles to my emails, they get to know you, they see you. Okay. I had someone who recently joined my team. So she's like, I see you everywhere. There's a reason for that. And if you go down here, it may be hard to see, but there's an email blast. So, hey, if we're doing an overview, you can blast your list. You could do a one-time email, just send it out. Hey, 1 hour, join us.
Yeah.
Those options are there. We also have texting options. I'm not going to get into all that now because, you know, this is the 50,000 foot view. I'm not going to get into the meats and potatoes. So let's move on to the next one. So again, you don't have to create a bunch of emails. You don't have to be a tech savvy guy. You don't have to come from Silicon Valley. You don't have to, you know, reinvent the wheel and copyright. It's done.
Yeah.
Right? Brad, how easy was this system to plug into?
It's step-by-step videos. Like I said, the training site, everything you need to know, we got videos to show you. If there's something that, let's say you're going through a video and you get hung up like I did, reach out to somebody in a group, reach out to your sponsor, and somebody's going to help walk you through it. I've had people, I've messaged people in the Facebook group that we were part of, and people responded that weren't my sponsor. You know what I mean? Like that's when I say community. I'm talking about people that want to see other people succeed, and that's something that I haven't had just in any other opportunity or working a job. People, we already know how it go, Derek, in the work world. People don't want to see you get ahead. If Derek is about to get a management position to make more money, most people in the job is going to try to corrupt that some way.
Yeah, they'll step on you and kick you while you're down.
Not here. We got a community of people that's absolutely trying to see you succeed.
Yeah,
they're helping you, answering your questions. They're sending you links. They're sending you videos, and that's it, man.
Absolutely. You know, we're here to lift each other up, period. I mean, that's what it's all about. So we're going to show you exactly how to generate traffic. We have reputable paid traffic sources. You will never throw your money away unless you decide to go rogue, which I don't recommend you do. You follow our system. We have trusted people that we work with, and we'll also show you how to generate some free traffic. For example, you can invite people to this. You know, this is all over my Facebook. I don't know how many people are watching, but you know, you'll get paid and free traffic sources. What are the best practices, right? Bradley, I mean, what does somebody do when they join your business, right? Like, what are we supposed to do? You know, what's the best way to reach out to them? You know, should I email them, text them, call them? You know, what do we do? And you know, that's all kind of laid out. And if you have questions, I have people text me on my team and say, hey, I think somebody signed up. Should I call them? I'm like, all right, let's, you know, this is what I would do. This is what we typically do. Okay, cool. And it's done, you know, and they do the follow-up.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, when you're building a business, it has to be a little bit strategic, but we will coach you on how and where to place new people so you maximize your commission and override dollars, because that's important too. At the end of the day, you got to be profitable. So here's another option. These are systems, and they're very popular because they work. See, my philosophy is systems work. You just don't know if the person in that system is working properly. You know, so it's usually not the system that fails. It's usually the person. But if you look at McDonald's, I mean, it's a proven system. Like if you open a McDonald's, you're probably going to be successful and make money. But here's the thing. Do you have $1 to $2.2 million to fire up a franchise? And then an additional $750 in the bank in case something goes wrong? I mean, that's big bucks. I mean, if you do, more power to you. Go for it if that's the direction you want to choose. Panera is even higher. I mean, you got to have a $3 million net worth, and it's going to cost you up to $1.6 million. I also read in Panera within like 5 years, they want you to open up like 15 other locations. And Bradley, I don't know how it is out in Colorado, but down here in Florida, there are Paneras everywhere. And so I'm guessing if you're going to find a Panera location, you're probably going to have to uproot your whole family and what have you, and find a place to open it.
Yeah, right.
Because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They really are. And eventually that'll become watered down and what have you. But again, these are huge price tags. Okay, so what this is a business in a box. So it's like a franchise, right? It has a proven system. It has the tools you need to win. The difference is the startup costs are like this.
Yeah.
You know, that's good and bad. And the reason why I say it could be bad is because with such a low buy-in, people sometimes don't take it as serious. Do you find that?
Right. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
And what's nice about this is, you know, you get back to whoever sent you here. You sign up for it today. You can literally be up and running today versus, hey, if I want to get a McDonald's, I got to build a McDonald's. You're talking 1 to 3 years down the road to get that thing up and running. I got to go to McDonald's University. You got to do a lot of stuff. And you can be profitable in the first month. Am I promising that? No, but you can be.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not telling you, again, it's not the lottery mentality. You want to build a foundation, but you can get some money back. You can earn money in your first month without a doubt. I did it. So all things are possible. I would say if I could do it, anybody can do it.
Right. I did it. I've done it too.
Right. So here's a few questions. Before you even consider getting back to whoever sent you here, this is what you need to ask yourself. Can you follow a few simple steps and have a fully operational business today? How would you like full access to our proven business model? What would your life be like if you never had to worry about money again? How does that feel for you, Bradley? Knowing that the future's so bright, 6 months down the road, you're gonna be personally developed into a completely new person. It's almost gonna be like a cat, from a caterpillar to a butterfly, right? With your mental state and your wallet.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you live your passion, and then you help other people transform their life. Because I watched it was either last night or night before last night. I watched this interview with MyEcon, and what he's doing with electricity in Africa. And there were certain parts of Africa where there was no electricity. And his grandmother, he wanted to be able to visit his grandmother. His grandmother was comfortable in Africa with no electricity, but by him being over here, and he's like, look, we got to get some electricity. He found a problem, and then he found a solution to a problem. And my point is this, is that if Akon would have never pursued his passion, he would have never, transformed Africa with electricity. And that's just what it comes down to, is like, what can money do for you? Like, transform the world, be a light to people. That's my point. Be a light to people out here. So
absolutely.
Many people,
you're solving problems. I mean, that's the end of the day. It's funny, Brad. I just read that Elon Musk came to the United States with about $2,000 in his pocket when he first got here. I mean, he didn't come with the silver spoon in his mouth either. So, I mean, and the thing is like, this is not a McDonald's. So, what do you think it's going to cost to run this business? Right. Here's what you get. You get a fully automated email system. You get capture and landing pages, step-by-step training, a fail-proof system, the ability to get your first commission check in 7 to 10 days, full access to our private Facebook community. It's a massive value, 24-hour support, live trainings. This is at least the $49.97 worth of value, without a doubt. It's the reality is the value is priceless, because you never know what piece of information you might receive that'll completely change your life. Because there is so much personal development within our team that it's absolutely incredible. So on top of it, we do all the support, we do all the software development, the sales funnel's already built, capture and landing pages already done. We literally do everything to help you build your business. And when you get started today, this is our business. And you talked about solving problem in Africa with electricity, right?
Yeah.
Again, the problem in this country is financial. It's financial education, and it's the fact that people don't have enough money in their pocket. Okay, you as a business builder, you also have the same access as members. So the membership includes the debt elimination tool, the credit repair program, the W-4 program. I'm going to stop there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, W-4 program. It will show you how to properly adjust your W-4 so you can literally give yourself a pay raise today for your next paycheck at your current job without having to beg your boss for a raise. And with that extra money, you apply that to the debt elimination tool, right? And you accelerate your debt repayment with your credit cards and what have you. And it shows you how to pay all that off the quickest and most affordable way, so you pay the least interest over time. And then also the credit repair program, where you can literally get your credit score above a 750 within 90 to 100 days. That's huge, because if someone's paying 2% interest on a car loan versus 5% interest or 6% interest over a lifetime, that can mean tens of thousands of dollars in your pocket, right? Now let's go to number 4. You have your online marketing system, the private Facebook group access, and the 24/7 coaching and mentoring. I mean, it's just a powerful, powerful system. Okay. And what's the investment? It's not the cost of a franchise like Panera. It's not going to cost you thousands of dollars, not even hundreds of dollars. Okay. It's literally today, for the membership and the online marketing tools, $74.95. Okay. Then going forward, it's $59.95 a month. So I don't know about you, but I have yet to find a business where I can launch a business for, you know, $75 basically. And if you tweak your W-4, you're going to put $250 to $500 back in your pocket. We actually have a member, Jim, who put $560 back in his pocket based on investing this. So I don't know where else you can get that kind of return.
Right.
You know, and you're going to be building the foundation for you, your family, your loved ones, legacy. I don't know what your dreams and goals are. What else do you get? We have something called the rotator. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but you see, this is my rotator. I did a screenshot of this. At the time, it had 638 hits. I'm not personally sponsoring. What I do is I take, you know, people's landing pages, and they get embedded. See where it says add new URL? They get embedded into my rotator. So when I market, you know, let's say you are on my team, Brad, and you're next in the rotation and somebody signs up, you get full credit. They're on your team, but they're also a part of our team. So everybody's winning in this situation, and it helps the new person, you know, get started. Now, again, you know, everybody's a little different, but you got to show that you want to work and you have the desire and you want to learn and what have you. You know, you can't just, again, the lottery, you can't expect just, okay, I joined, here's my link, put it in your rotator. You know, you got to show a little effort on your part, but this will literally help you, help your team. It'll build depth. It'll give you a strong foundation, and it gives you teamwork. Again, we'll keep going back to that team, right? They say if you want to do well, you go alone. If you want to build a legacy and do massive things, you have a team behind you. So lock in your spot today. Why? You're going to position yourself. I mean, the next webinar, you invite people on here. We're driving traffic even as we speak, even as you're watching this webinar. Again, that's the whole point of a business, right? The teams are growing super fast, and you're going to create an automated income. So what's next? Listen, here's what I think. I just wrote this down a little earlier. I just want to share this. But you do want to get back with the person who introduced you and sent you here and put you on that path towards financial freedom, because this system is one of a kind. And I kid you not, the timing cannot be better. Like, we are going to grow like a weed over the next 6 months. You know, financially, we're all chasing the same dream, right? Now, the dollar amounts, they could be different. But there's one thing we're all after, and that's freedom.
That's it.
It's freedom to not worry about bills. It's freedom to dine wherever you desire.
Yeah.
And it's freedom to travel wherever your heart takes you. It's freedom to not have to beg for a day off. Yeah. It's freedom to be free. And if you're serious about your freedom, then again, get back to whoever invited you here. And please don't delay that freedom for another moment.
Are you done? Can I jump in here real quick?
Please do.
So for everybody watching this, that work regular 9 to 5s, you work a job. I come from the space of working a job, y'all. Like, me and Derek are not at the total freedom that we want to be, but we are on our path. We are on our journey. We are on our way. And what I want everybody watching this to understand is, if you want your life to change, get with this community, get with this body of people, because they say, like, it's two minds. When you got two minds, and we got a whole bunch of minds together that's operating as one. You can't lose with this team if you're hungry enough and you want to change your life. This is not for me and Derek and Daniel Kump, Amanda, her husband Adam, everybody on this team. This is not about money. This is about life change. This is about changing the trajectory of people's lives and our children's lives. Like that, this is beyond money. So if you are one of those people, you are in a space to where you like, I hate this job, then you have to make a financial investment, which is very small in yourself, and you have to put forth the effort. This is not a get rich in a week, in a month. This is commitment, minimum of 6 months to a year of every single day, grinding, every single day, connecting, plugging in, doing what you got to do, get the traffic, putting it out there, just work. And within 6 months to a year after you pick your head up, you're gonna be on your path. You're gonna be on your journey, and that's just it, Derek, man. Like I just want to put that out there because people that work jobs, they want to come up with the excuse, I don't have time. We create time. Nobody has time. You got to make it. If you want your life to change, you will have to do what is necessary, man, and that's what it comes down to.
Yep, Brad. I mean, you could have said. I mean, just drop the mic there. I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You want to, you can create time. If you have a job, you're commuting, you can wake up an hour earlier, you can go to bed an hour later, you can do what you got to do. Yeah. And again, what you're doing is you're putting yourself on the path. I mean, he just talked about 6 to 12 months. Okay, even if I told you it was going to take 5 years, isn't that better than 30 to 40 years and hoping and praying everything's okay when you get there?
Right.
At least by doing this, you control your own destiny because your activity will dictate how well you do. Let's see if we have any questions here.
Can you give them one more thing for the people that's watching this? This is not traditional network marketing where you got to have home meetings and you got to be running around chasing people, because people want to understand how are we building this. I know you just went through it, but can you kind of close it up and make it more simple and plain for them to understand how we're building this?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically what I do on a daily basis is I work on building my list. Okay, your fortune's going to be in your list, and you're going to have 3 people on your list, and then you're going to have 92 people on your list, and then you're going to have fast forward a year, you'll have like 4,000 people on your list, and that's a list that you can talk and build trust with and build relationships with. Believe it, some people actually will reply to your automated emails, and then you have the opportunity to have those conversations, and people will purchase memberships from you. People will join your business without a doubt.
Right.
I never got any support historically. I've tried doing this a couple other times. I swore I'd never do it again, and thank God I kept my mind open. It's kind of in my wheelhouse, mainly because I know that the American public is suffering when it comes to financial resources, suffering. We have mounting debts. Social Security is in trouble. If you look beyond, you see the pension, people may not get their pensions in the next couple of decades. It's that bad out there. So you have to create your own. You create your own, and you build leverage that way. And what I do is I just work on building my list, engaging with that list, and building relationships and using the tools that are already there for me. I'm not reinventing anything. It's already there. And once you sign up, you're going to have the same exact tools I have. The only advantage Bradley and I got over you is time. Otherwise, we're all the same. It's just the time. We've been in it a little bit longer. Okay, we're not where we want to be. And there's people above us. They're not where they want to be yet either, but we're all getting there. Okay, the person that brought Brad in, the person that brought me in, they have time over me. We have time over you. And together, over time, and I'm not talking 40 years now, but over a period of time, we're all going to lift each other up, and we're all going to get that financial freedom that we all deserve, and we're going to put the work in for. And I'm telling you this, you're going to look back in 5 years, we're going to be at an event, and it's going to be freaking rocking. You're going to have no stress in your life. You're going to feel great. You're going to be happy. You're going to be smiles. I'm telling you, get back with whoever sent you here, get back with them now because this team is on the verge of a major explosion. You know, we will be 10 times the size of this in 6 months than what we are now. So I'm telling you, whoever told you to come and watch here tonight, get back with them immediately. Do not delay, because every moment you delay, you're delaying your own success.
Everybody that's on the team, what we got? 18 people watching. We got Adam and Ashley watching, Val, Kenneth, Tim. Everybody turn up, turn up, turn up.
Put some gasoline on that fire.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Hey, dude, does anybody have any questions? I mean, I don't think I'm missing anything here. Otherwise, we're gonna let everybody hop. We're gonna let you get in touch with who sent you here. So if you were on the fence, if you were thinking about doing this and you were kind of, I don't know, because I've been burned before, I hope we solidified your decision tonight. And Brad and I really look forward to having the opportunity to shake hands with you. So if nobody's got any questions, I think we're gonna call it a night.
Make sure everybody share live. Everybody share.
Yeah, hold on one sec there. Val, can you just type to me what time your overview is on Saturday so I can let everybody know? Nobody's paying attention. There we go. So 8 a.m. This Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time. There's going to be another overview. So if you join tonight, you actually have a couple of days to get people on this overview. And I'm telling you, Val and Jim are going to knock it out of the park. And if you have anybody on the fence after you join, their decision will be solidified as well. And it's just going to keep on going and going and going. And I'm telling you, this is right now, we are the root of the tree, and we're going to rise and we're going to spread out and we're going to be the mighty giant oak tree. Okay. And you're way down here by the roots. So let's get this thing rocking. Anything you want to add before we hop off, Brad?
The training site, y'all. Like, you need to be a part of this community because the training site alone, step-by-step videos on what to do on a daily basis, how to sign up, how to build this from the ground up, man, the traffic. Shout out to Daniel Kump. Shout out to Amanda and Adam and Ashley. Shout out to the whole team, man. Like, let's go. It's 2019, man. Like, we've been saying 2018. Well, this is the year. Let's go. This is day in, day out.
Let's rock this thing, man. It's your time now, everybody. Let's do this. Brad, I will talk to you later, my man.
All right, man. Peace.
Take care.